Hello and welcome to another Let's Play Pokemon TCG Online. I am Daniel, one of the hosts on the Reasons I'm Broke podcast, found right here on YouTube. As you can see, there's been several updates since we last did a Let's Play for Pokemon TCG Online. We're still going to go with our Gengar deck since that is the most popular one that you all like to see. So we're going to jump into expanded format so that we can play the Gengar Chandelure deck. First opponent is Haragorn, who uses Water, Psychic, and Colorless types. I do want to apologize for it having been a while since I did a Let's Play for Pokemon TCG. I feel like I do that every time, but as I always remind you, the podcast is number one as far as the resources and the time. Let's go ahead and pick Tails, see if Gengar does not laugh at us. It does laugh at us, so we are probably not going to go first. But as I was saying, the podcast does always come first when it comes to our time, resources, and here we go. We end up getting a mulligan. So unfortunately, when I do have some extra time, then I do some Let's Plays. I work on the unboxings, and you can find those right here on the channel as well. For any new viewers, any new Brokeheads out there that are just discovering the Let's Play, don't forget we do have a weekly podcast where we cover comics, movies, TV, video games, Pokemon, and more. So we're going to start off with the Gengar EX, exactly what we like to see. And I did end up tweaking this deck. It is just Gengar Chandelure, whereas before it was Alakazam, Mega Alakazam to help out with the big hitters. But it turns out that it was very situational, so I'd rather have Gengar EX on my side whenever I can in these situations. It just seems like it doesn't hit quite as hard, but that's why Mega Gengar is there. So it almost felt like Mega Gengar was already that situational Pokemon, and instead of having two, I could instead get more supporters, more trainers, more maybe another energy or two. So that's what I ended up doing, kind of went back to a more traditional version of the Gengar Chandelure deck. And how many, wow, how many mulligans was that? So there we go. Looks like we are going to, yes, we're going to draw extra. Let's see if they end up playing an N or something that ends up shuffling our hand right back into our deck. Like Judge, I have had that happen before. So they're going to have a Glalie EX, a full art one, very nice. And right around the corner is the Evolutions pre-release and the Evolutions full release. If you are fortunate enough to have a Pokemon League at your area or some kind of event that hosts pre-releases, definitely check out this set because I do think it is going to be one of the harder ones, one of the more popular ones in the last couple of sets and probably in the last couple of years, mainly because of the appeal to the Generation 1 players. And that is being done by reprinting a bunch of the classic cards from that very first set from nearly 20 years ago, pretty much 20 years ago, even here in North America. It's going to have reprintings of that original Charizard that people like, that people used to joke around, and some of them not joking, saying that Charizard is worth $1,000 and $300. You can get it on eBay for $20 to $30. It's not, don't believe what they tell you, unless it's some kind of weird shadowless misprint or something weird like that. But even then, you just want a Charizard, you can get it on eBay for $20 to $30. As I was saying on the show earlier this week, I ended up getting a long time ago, one of now no longer a friend, Justin, calling him out, did steal one of my Charizard cards, my only Charizard card. And a few years back, probably about 5 or 6, I went back on eBay and I was like, you know what, I need to fill this little gap in my life. So I found the Charizard there going for $20 plus I think $2 or $3 shipping. And I was like, sure, might as well, it's worth it. And ended up getting it. So anyone that tells you it's one of the most expensive cards out there, $300, not the case. But you can get a reprinting in case you don't have one of those old ones with this new generation set. All right, let's go ahead and pay attention to what we're doing here. So they set up a couple more Glalies. They've got a Manaphy EX on the table. They got that Hoopa, and that's, of course, what they used to get those other cards. So we're going to go ahead and feed Gengar EX a basic Psychic Energy. And I could use a Draw 3. Let's go ahead and do that. I am afraid that they're going to use N, but that's fine. We can go ahead and take the risk and just take some more cards out of our deck. So let's go ahead and go after the Glalie, since that is going to be the Pokemon that is going to try to attack us here. And we're going to put 3 damage counters on Glalie EX. Don't forget it has a higher hit points meter, or hit points, more hit points because of the Fighting Fury belt. The one card that replaced Muscle Band after rotation. We're going to go ahead and feed a double colorless energy. Instant freeze does 50 plus. And we're going to go ahead and wait till they do Battle Reporter. Have the same number of cards in your hands. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful setup. Okay, so what they did, Brokettes, is they played the Battle Reporter, which equaled their hand to the number that we had. So they now have a vast choice on what they can use as far as attacks. So the mulligan really worked out in their favor, and this attack does 150 damage if the cards are identical to his and ours, which might not be because they just played the the Rough Seas Stadium card. So it might just do 50 damage. We're going to find out here in a second. But we do have a double colorless of our own. We don't have a Dimension Valley to replace the Rough Seas with. And so far, we don't have any other Pokemon that we can switch out with. And when we do end up doing the, there it is, 50 damage, 60 with the Fighting Fury Belt. And it's our turn. Let's see if we can try to get a basic Pokemon. Looks like we don't get it. And right now, let's go ahead and put ourselves in... man, because if they end up matching the cards the same as we do, then we're going to be kind of screwed here. So let's go ahead and play the Rock Guard. We're going to go ahead and put a double colorless energy on Gengar EX. And to prevent them from knocking us out in one turn by them playing another 3 cards as well, we're going to go ahead and play Professor Birch and shuffle our entire hand into our deck. Good move on their end because that is forcing us to do something. And we're going to bring our hand down to 4. So that's going to definitely hurt us, but at least it's not going to hopefully end our turn in the next for the next turn when they end up going. So we're going to go ahead and poison up Glalie and put 70 damage on it, which they will heal 30 of it with Rough Seas. And they end up playing well. Yeah, they said well played. This is a nice little feature. They kind of made it much larger whenever you attach. So let's go ahead and say, I can even text back or chat back, whatever. Doesn't look like I can. A little weird. Maybe they're, I don't know, that's probably one of the new features as well. Let's go ahead and go into settings, video, audio, everything's the same. Yeah, I don't know, I don't see any kind of weird setting that says we can't chat with the opponent. Maybe we have to click over here. Nope, mute player, don't want to do that. They're going to go ahead and play, possibly play on, yeah, they're going to do it. So we're each going to shuffle our hand into our decks, and we're going to draw cards equal to the number of prizes we have left. So we each have 6. We're going to get a fresh hand, and awesome, we do get a Dimension Valley out of that, but now they're going to do, oh, here we go, Instant Freeze. I think that's knockout. What is this, 160? Yeah, they got the game. Wow, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome play. Like, they played even better than we did. That is a strategy I haven't seen used with Glalie yet. Unfortunately, we did not have another basic that we could continue our turn with, so that is going to end it and start us off with a loss today. Let's go ahead and jump into another match. As we search for our next opponent, don't forget to click on the Reasons I'm Broke logo at the top right-hand corner of the screen. That will subscribe you to the podcast, to the unboxings, and to future Let's Plays. Next opponent is Honey Pot 106, who uses electric types, lightning types, whatever you want to call it. I've heard it both ways. I think officially it is electric. They're going to go ahead and flip, and we won the coin flip. We are going to go first. Let's see if we have better luck this time. And here we go. We do have a couple of Litwicks. We've got a Gengar. They have no basics, so they're going to go ahead and mulligan. Put down the Gengar EX. We're going to put down Little Litwick. And I think I will hold on to the other one. So I don't know how to... Oh, there we go. Well, that's still not doing anything for me. Yeah, it's not working. I don't know if you can tell me in the comments below how you comment on this, because I'm kind of embarrassed that I don't know how to do it with the new one, this new update. Opponent, yeah, we're going to draw the extra. And we get a Versus Seeker out of that. We're going to hang on to Little Litwick. And here we go. It is our turn, and we are going to feed Gengar EX. Ooh, they've got that Jolteon EX that we've been trying to pull on the unboxings for the Mythical Collection. This is why this is a big deal. That Flash Ray is disgusting. During your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon, by attacks from basic Pokemon. So an EX is a basic. Gengar EX is, once they pull off that Flash Ray, we are pretty much screwed, and we have to attack with Chandelure, who we're going to try to build up with the rare candy we do have on deck. They've got a Shinx that they're going to build up after that as well. And I believe that does help them accelerate as far as placing energies on Jolteon. They're going to go ahead and do Swift, which is going to do 30 damage. Let's see what it says here. This attack isn't affected by weakness or resistance, so that's fine. I think I kind of want to drag out that Shinx, though, just to buy ourselves a little bit of time. We are going to do that. There we go. And we're going to rare candy. It's going to let us. There it is. Onto Chandelure and get that going. We've got a Versus Seeker in case we need to do that again next turn. Let's go ahead and put down Little Litwick now. And we will do a Night Attack, and we're going to start punishing the Jolteon EX. Because if we need to, we could do Dark Corridor and knock out the Shinx next turn if we do want to get rid of it. But right now, let's go ahead and try to focus on the Jolteon EX. Once we have enough energies, we can drag it out with Lysander. Alright, let's see what they end up doing. Okay, so they're going to bite and put down Another 20 on Gengar EX, bringing him up to 170. So we couldn't feed Gengar last turn. We are going to be able to this time with the... Let's go ahead and get the Pokemon League ones. Here we go. 2 basic energies right into our hand. Let's go ahead and feed Gengar. We still can't do Dark Corridor, so we are going to hang tight and do a Night Attack again onto the Jolteon, bringing it up to 60 total. So what's its hit points? 160? Alright. And let's see if we get another evolution out of our opponent here. Evo Soda, there it is. So well, let's see how many. I'm trying to remember. Luxray had what I think it was just a 2 energy attack. We're gonna find out here in a second. Don't forget Facebook.com/TheReasonsI'mBroke, on Twitter @ReasonsI'mBroke. We do share a lot of the results for the booster pack openings, and of course daily updates on the podcast and on the rest of our videos. Here we go. They've got, okay, Bite does 50. Snarl during your opponent next turn. Okay, so nothing that can knock us out yet. But we'll pretty much only have, this is our last turn with Gengar EX with how much damage there's on it. Let's get Versus Seeker. Okay, Flash Rate does 70. Let's go ahead and drag out that Jolteon. And start poisoning it up. Switch it out. Let's go ahead and do Dark Corridor. And we're going to plan for a teammate's move next turn. So let's go ahead and bring out Little Litwick, the one. A bit of a sacrifice. We still have a few more in our deck. And right now we don't have a Chandelure anyway. So that's going to bring up Jolteon to 130. We should be able to knock it out next turn. And then the teammates will definitely help us out. There's the Luxray right there. There's a Luxray break form. So that gives it the Wild Fury attack for 130. Flip the coin until you get tails. This attack does 40 more damage to for each heads. And they're switching out. Yep, that's what it sounded like. Are they going after Litwick? Are they going to bring out our Gengar? Let's see what they end up doing. So they're going to snarl. Yeah, they will knock out Little Litwick. All right, Gengar EX. Got a couple options here, Broquettes. We could Mega Evolve, Flash Ray there and put a basic Pokemon. That one wouldn't help us out. So we are going to play Teammates. And let's search for any 2 cards in our deck. So we need something to switch out with Chandelure in case it ends up getting knocked out. Or in case we can't attack next turn. So let's go ahead and get, let's see. We could get the Dimension Value. Actually, I think we have one in our hand. So we're going to go with a Rock Guard, and there it is, Mystery Energy. I still don't know how to... Okay, so I think those are stock responses. I think that's all you can do now. We're going to go ahead and feed Chandelure. We're going to put that Rock Guard on Chandelure, and we are going to hang tight on the Spirit Link and poison up the Luxray Break. 13, 14, 15, 16. We could have gone after Jolteon EX, but I really wanted to preserve the Gengar EX, especially since we don't yet have anything that can attack as far as Chandelure goes. So I think that explains it. I think we really can't... We can't chat with the player. I think we can only do like these stock responses, which is definitely something different from what they had before. And maybe that's some kind of security thing, or they had an incident in the past, but... Either way, it's not that big a deal. We don't often run into players that chat with us. So there it is. Is that enough for them? Oh, I think that's more than enough, I think. 310. Oh. And the Luxray goes down with us. Awesome. I'll take it. And I think we can knock out the Jolteon EX next turn. We've got energy retrieval. I don't know if we can survive this, though. Let's see. So they get their prize. They're going to bring out the Shinx. 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, I think we might be able to knock out the Jolteon EX. This might be... Oh, man, nothing to help us here. 3 damage counters. All of them are going to go on to Jolteon EX. Brings it up to 160, and there's a knockout. 2 prizes. There's Gengar EX. Alright, so if we can survive this next turn, we might have this, Broquettes. We've got a Tierno. That'll definitely help. We've got a Full Art Gengar EX. Hump in the Air Gengar EX. And then the regular one that I guess is poking the opponents in the eye. I'm not too sure. Paralyzing Gaze. Okay, there's the end. That's going to take away our Gengar. A little frustrating, but they're trying to get a basic Pokemon onto their bench. And brings us down to 3, brings them to 4. They've got another Jolteon. There it is. We do have a Charon, which will at least get us 3. The energy retrieval, we only have 1 energy in the discard pile right now. So they're going to go with Great Ball. If they can do... can they do 70? Let's see. They didn't find anything. Nothing to evolve the Shinx with. We should be able to knock it out next turn. Okay, so there's the evolution right there. Does 20 plus 50. Ooh, brings us down to 20 hit points. Do we have anything? Do we have a Pokemon? Okay, here it is. Charon. Come through for us, man. No. But we do get this. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. 80 damage. The Muscle Band will be enough to knock out the Luxio. We got extremely lucky there, Brocats. It would have left them with 10 otherwise, and then we definitely would have lost. But let's see what we have here. They've got us, I think, because they just need 1 energy. 1 energy, and they can knock us out, and that's going to be it. There it is. Oh, man, that was close. I say close, but I didn't even have another Pokemon. I did have the Charon. I had Evo Soda. I guess I could have Mega Evolved to get us more hit points. Let's check our time here. At the very end, we are going to open up some booster packs. Let's go for another one. Let's try to get that win today. After so long of not being in on the Let's Play for YouTube for our channel. So busy with the show. So here we go. Senior Doctor is going to be the next opponent who uses Fire and Psychic types. So we're going to go ahead and choose Tails. Hope Gengar doesn't laugh. Let's see if we go first. And looks like it is their turn. So talking about that new evolution set. Oh, Gengar, beautiful. The new evolution set. Nothing in particular that I'm looking for as far as what will help this deck out. But I do really like that base set of Pokemon. They're gonna go ahead and mulligan, and we'll get an extra card after this. I really want to get some of the classic reprints to go with the other ones that we do have. There's another mulligan. A lot of mulligan today with this opponent. And there was another one, that very first one too. Although that worked out in their favor with Glalie. There's another one. All right, so that'll at least get us 3. Hopefully we can get another basic out of it. And was that 4? No. Okay, so we're going to get 3 extra cards out of it. And let's see what they have on deck. New evolutions. I ended up pre-ordering a booster box. Really excited. I haven't done that since this set actually came out, so that I could build the Gengar and Chandelure deck. Yeah, let's get those cards. And I know anything extra, anything that I'm not looking for, I could always trade with some of the other Pokemon League players. All right, here we go. They're always asking too, like, do you have anything for trade? Now I think I will. There's a Scholar that they're going to be playing. Okay, so we've got a Mew EX. This Pokemon can use the attacks of any Pokemon in play. You still need the necessary energies to use that attack. All right, so they might have some Rainbow energies. It does have a weakness to Psychic, which is good. We can knock it out with 1 Dark Corridor. So let's go ahead and do Tierno and draw 3. Still no basics. All right, let's go ahead and feed Gengar EX, and we're going to put a few damage counters on the Fennekin. So hopefully this means they don't retreat because we can knock it out next turn, as long as we end up drawing a Dimension Valley or a double colorless energy. And usually we are able to pull it off by our second turn. So let's see if it works out. If not, we won't be able to knock out the Fennekin at this point with that Evo Soda. But I'll probably put 3 more damage counters on it. So let's see, it brings it up to what, 70, 80? All right. Love the sleeves that they introduced. I'm gonna have to look at the shop and see what other updates they've gotten. Definitely saved up for the Mega Gengar ones. Wow, look at that, Wally, another evolution. So now they've got that Delphox, Mystical Fire. What's that get them? Once during your turn, you may draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. Beautiful. That's awesome. It's like a poor man's Shaman. I don't know. That is great. So 3 damage counters onto the Gengar. All they need is a Psychic Energy in their hand, and they'll be able to, or a Rainbow Energy. All right, so we don't end up getting what we need. So let's go ahead and, before we feed Gengar, let's try to get 3 more cards, get that double colorless energy, Dimension Valley, and double colorless. I'll take it. I will take it, but I'm not going to give him Dimension Valley because that is going to help out the Mew. I mean, either way, it's going to be knocked out, right? Well, let's go ahead and play Dimension Valley. We got 2 of them. Look at that. So that helps both of us out. We're going to feed Gengar EX, put the Muscle Band on it as well. And I think that's all we can do. All right, let's go ahead and knock out this Mew EX. 160, more than enough to knock it out. 2 energies, or 2 prize cards, I should say. Maybe one of them is an energy. We've got Professor's Letter. There we go. Mystery Energy, and it's going to bring out the Delphox. With no energies on it so far, so maybe a Concede. So they've got another Fennekin that they're going to go ahead and bench. Startling Megaphone, that gets rid of Muscle Band. All right, brings us down to 60. We won't have enough to knock out the Delphox this turn. Blacksmith, beautiful. So that's going to bring him up to 2 for each. Okay, so that's really going to do a lot of damage. I think we we lost this. I think we lost this. Yeah, I think we definitely lost this one already. Because that's 50 times 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Man, that's going to be close. Let's see what else they have. Let's see. And I still don't have any basics. Nothing. Okay. All right, all right, all right. We got... There it is. Little Litwick. I feel bad, though. It's going to get knocked out next turn. I mean, I have to. I have to put it out. Professor Birch. I mean, I could use that. Don't want to feed an energy. Let's go ahead and play Professor's Letter. Let's thin out our deck a little bit more just so we can maybe draw up some more basics. And we're not going to play an energy. We're just going to hang tight. That's too bad. We have Lampin, we have Chandelure, but we have to do some damage, and we can't risk the Gengar EX, our big hitter right now, getting knocked out. So it's going to bring up the Delphox to 100 damage and down to 40 hit points. By the end of it, even if they do switch, I guess we could go after a Night Attack and try to knock it out that way. But if it does stay out there, we'll knock it out next turn with Dark Corridor, and maybe I'll play Professor Birch here. Okay, so that takes care of that problem. They're going to buy themselves at least another turn. There's another Delphox on its way. Let's see what we have. There's Mystical Fire. Do they have one more energy that they can feed Delphox with? There it is. So it should be a knockout on Little Litwick. So they're going to get a prize card out of it, and Gengar EX is going to come out, and we're going to try to draw up something else. Let's see, a basic something. And if we don't get it, I may have to... Okay, we've got an Evo Soda. That is an option. What... We got Versus Seeker. Could do another draw 3. I'm going to risk it, Brocats. Let's go ahead and Versus Seeker. We're going to get a Charon right back. And we're going to play that same Charon and try to draw up Gengar EX. So there we go. +3. There it is. Coming through. Gengar right there. Beautiful. All right. We are definitely going to feed the Gengar EX. Gives us free retreat cost. I mean, I guess we'll be fine either way. Because we do have the double colorless energy. If we have to attack with this Gengar EX, we can definitely do it. And Evo Soda is going to hang tight. And Dark Corridor. Let's go ahead and poison up the Delphox and try to put a little bit more pressure on it. Brings it up once again to 100 plus the 10 of 110 down to 30. They still shouldn't have enough to knock us out here. Maybe another Blacksmith. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, I think a Blacksmith would get him there. They're going to do Pokemon Center Lady. Man, I'm going to need a Lysander or something. There's 60, 150. I'm sorry, 90. So they're going to go ahead and get one more. Blaze Ball, 130 onto poor Gengar. Come on, Litwick, Little Litwick. Draw 3. Let's draw 3. Little Litwick. Okay, so something that could get us Little Litwick. Great Ball. I mean, we're down at 25. There it is. All right, Little Litwick. Put it down on our bench. All right, so you can hang tight for a turn, and then we can rare candy up into Chandelure. We're going to feed Gengar EX. We've got the Dimension Valley, so we can go ahead and once again attack the Delphox. So bring it up to 110 after this turn, 120 with the poisoning. Can they do another Versus Seeker and another Pokemon Center Lady? I mean, we've gone through a lot of turns, a lot of damage just to try to knock out the one Delphox. And in the meantime, they're going to start building up some more. So it's not looking too good. I don't know if we'll get a win today, Brocats. This is going to be the last one of this session. But we are going to open up 6 booster packs. Once again, 6 booster packs at the very end. Alright, so I'm looking at my hand here. I've got the Rock Guard, which will definitely help us out once we evolve into Chandelure. The Rare Candy, we've got the Mystery Energy. I mean, we really have all we need. It's just... Okay, so what are they doing? Retreating. 2, 3, 4. Definitely going to go after that, I think. I don't know if they forgot about Night Attack or if they know that I'm going to knock it out and they're trying to build something else. Let's see. Alright, here we go. There's a Blacksmith, so that's going to bring them 2. 1, 2. Both are going on there. Are they going to evolve? And a Double Colorless Energy. Yeah, come on. Is it going to evolve? Let's evolve it. Mystical Fire? Possibly. Let's see if they draw it. Is that the Delphox? It's another Fennekin. Another Delphox. Where is it? It's going to do 30, or are you going to have it? Crackling Ribbon. Alright, so they're going to do 30. We're going to knock out the bench Delphox. It's already got 2 energies on it. We don't want it to give us any more trouble. Let's go ahead and put the Rock Hard down on little Litwick, who will soon be a big Chandelure. Here it is. Let's see if they can get some action today. Already knocked out a Pokemon last match, so done well. Mystery Energy onto Chandelure, and that is our energy for the Churn. We've got that. We don't need a Lysander. Although that... Oh, man, maybe we can do that. Lysander out. Yeah, let's bring out the Fennekin, one of the benched Fennekins. And Night Attack, the Delphox. And that will be enough for the knockout. And maybe we can try to stop them from bringing out another Delphox in the meantime. So there's the Versus Seeker. That we do get out of the prizes, so we can Lysander something else if we need to. Let's hope they don't play an N or a Judge. Got another Dimension Valley. They're going to feed Fennekin. Is that going to... Okay, Sycamore. They're going after the Delphox. So they can retreat. Oh, they had a Lysander. What else did they have there? Alright, they had... I saw a Lysander in there. Professor's Letter, Scramble Switch. Another energy. Alright. So they're going with Super Rod, shuffling 3. You're going to see a lot of that in play. I don't know if any of you are just getting into TCG or just like to watch the Let's Plays, but... You're seeing a lot of Super Rods. Lets you shuffle in combination 3 energies or 3 Pokemon, I believe, back into your deck. So I've been seeing that really hurt me, especially on the mill side with my mill deck. Ultra Ball, they're going to discard Wally, Skyla, and there's the Delphox right there. They've been looking for it. They're down to 23 cards in their deck, down to 5 prizes. We're down to 3, and also 23 cards in our deck. And they're going to discard and draw 2 more. There's a retreat. Oh, man. Here it is. Who do I want to go after? Man, do I want to go after the Delphox? Do I want to go after the Fennekins and get a few knockouts? I'm thinking ahead with Chandelure. Alright, so there's another Delphox on its way. There's the Psystorm. 180 damage. It's enough to knock out any one of our Pokemon now at this point. So we're going with... Alright, Chandelure, you're up. And they've got their... Did they get their 2 prizes? Yeah. Okay, so it's our turn. That one has a 1 retreat cost. What do we want to do, Brocats? What are we going to do? Alright, so first Dimension Valley. Stop them from discarding any more cards. And we've got a basic energy right here. Alright, what else? What else? What else? We could draw 3. Yeah, let's draw 3 and try to build up another Gengar. And do we get it? Not yet. Down to 19. Let's use the Great Ball. Where is that Gengar? We've got another Chandelure on its way here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and try to build up another Chandelure. We've got the Lampent. We've got the Litwick now. And we fed our energy for the moment. We're going to hang on to the Lucky Helmet. All right, I think that's it. We're going to do Curse Drop. And how many hit points does this Fennekin have? 50. All right. So we're going to do 5 on Fennekin. There's 2. I wish there was a quicker way to do this. 3. Where do I want to put that extra one? We can put it on the other breaks in. We're going to be knocked out next turn. Yeah, but this is what we're going to do. We're going to put one on that future Delphox, really, and then we're going to knock out this Fennekin. All right, there we go. Versus Seeker, always helpful. Now we've got 2. We've got that Lysander that we could use. Still have Professor Birch in case we get low on cards here. So they're going to evolve. There's the Delphox. And they're going to build that up. So where's the knockout? There goes our Dimension Valley. Mystical Fire, that's going to get them even more cards. They're down to 15. This is good. Even if we end up getting going 0 for 3, this match has been probably my favorite one of today. So we've got Trainer's Mail, Pokemon Fan Club. They're going to build up their bench even more. No EXs, I don't think, aside from that one Mew. So I don't think we can Lysander out anything. So it's going to help them check out. So there's the Pokemon Fan Club. Did they just get 2 of them? So they're going to discard, draw some more, bring them down to 11. There's a Mew. Oh, man. Why did they put it out there? Why did they put out Mew? We can pick that right off. Let's see. Let's see. Did they realize it? Are they going after Gengar? No, they're going after... No, I think we got this, Brocats. So they got the tails, or we got the tails, I should say. So the Delphox does not go down with us. We're going to bring out Gengar EX. And I believe they got their prize. Yeah, I think that's game. I think we've got this, Brocats. All right, so let's go ahead and draw. We've got the rare candy. Just in case, because I don't want some weird ability or something to prevent us from attacking. All right, we're going to be careful here. We're going to put the energy down on Gengar EX. Secret Rare versus Seeker, because it has to be. And it has to be the full art Lysander, of course. I wonder if they realize it yet. There it is. Bring out the Mew EX. Are they going to concede before we attack? And Dark Corridor. Just enough. 120 plus poisoning. That's it. That's game. We did it. We got it. And there was a Mega Gengar EX in our prizes. And another Charon. Beautiful, beautiful match. Man, that was close. They were down to, what was it, 2 prizes? Yeah, they just had to knock out our Gengar EX. I was getting scared there when they played that. When they played that Mew EX, I was sure that they had something else that they were going to drag out or play. So there we go. Our one win ended up going 1 for 2 today. So, or 1 and 2, I should say. Go into our collection, open up those 6 booster packs. We've got some Steam Sieges. We've got, I think we still have like Breakthrough or Breakpoint on there. Let's go to our packs. Generations. Boom, there you go. We're going to open up all 6 generations, and those will be the 6 boosters that we open. Very popular still. Let's see if we get some Jolteons ourselves, because we can definitely trade with that. Maybe some Mega Venusaur, just like our last unboxing. Krabby, love Krabby. There's Ghastly with its fabulous smoke hair. Metapod. Frostless, check this out. This is kind of like a Water Chandelure, except it's only a stage 1. That ability, drag along. If this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack. Flip a coin. If heads, the attacking Pokemon is knocked out as well. Snowy Drop, however, it's kind of expensive. 3 energies, put 4 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you'd like, as opposed to the 6 from Chandelure. So our rare is going to be a Reverse Hollow Dugtrio and a Rapidash. All right, let's go on to the next one. Some EXs, or maybe the ongoing joke of Slowpoke. There's Pikachu, Raichu, Meowstic, Magikarp, all stuff that we have already. And I got another Rapidash, this time a Reverse Hollow. This is going to be the Rapidash episode, everyone. Open up another one. Rapidash is super rare if you guys want to trade. All right, we've got Paris, Rhyhorn, beautiful. I love the generations. I would love a reverse Hollow Psychic as well. We got one in person. There's a reverse. Is that a reverse Shauna? It's got to be. Yep. A little hard to tell sometimes with these digital cards. Always prefer the physical. Leafeon, beautiful. Look at that. We don't even have this physical yet. I love Leafeon. Leaf Blade does 30 damage. Flip a coin of heads, this attack does 30 more. And then for 2 grass energies and a colorless Nature's Breath, base of 90. If there's any stadium card in play, this attack does 30 more damage and heal 30 from this Pokemon. Gorgeous card. I mean, that is the best looking Leafeon card thus far. And that's our 3rd pack so far. Let's go ahead and keep going. 3 more. We'd love to get that in person. All right. So we've got a beautiful Evolto. There's that damn Slowpoke. And on top of that, it's the reverse hollow one. And end up getting a Hitmonlee. We were just watching that episode today, too, with the Hitmonchan versus Hitmonlee on Netflix. All right. We've got a new one here, Generations. Looks like it is a regular one, not a reverse hollow. Wally. It's not reverse hollow, it's regular. It's still really cool. Got that Cloyster. A Dugtrio. Or, I'm sorry, Dodrio. It's got the retreat aid. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, your active Pokemon's retreat cost is 2 less. Very handy. And another Dodrio. Dodrio. God, I keep mixing it up with Dugtrio. I think this is our last pack. And right on time, too. Starting to go with my voice. Another Slowpoke. Fletchling. Haven't seen this one yet. It's pretty cool. Magikarp, Reverse Hollow. And the last one of today is going to be a Hitmonchan to go with our Hitmonlee. Perfect. All right, I want to thank all of the watchers and all the Brokettes out there who tuned in from the podcast or from the unboxings to watch today's Let's Play Pokemon TCG Online. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe by clicking on the Reasons I'm Broke logo at the top right-hand corner. Follow us on Twitter and on Facebook. Thank you once again, and we'll see you on the next one.